Hello. All right, what's going on, everybody? Got a slightly different layout today, so it hopefully looks a smidge more organized. What up, Kazan? How you doing? Thank you, Silk. Thank you. $48, 32, 33, 39, 62. Gentle. Yo, Mike Amazing, welcome to Happy Knee. I appreciate you. Everybody show Mike some love. Yo, what up? I'm Proxified. How you doing, homie? So yeah, right now what I'm doing is calculating this Aerodactyl's IVs. I'm actually gonna go one more to find the initial seed. And then after that, we're gonna have to find the blink seed. Seems like it's this one. Oh, these are, oh, you know, the advance range is wrong, that's why. 820, 880. Guys, try again. Ah, this makes more sense. I was like, has it really been that long? Because I found the seed briefly before the stream. And I was like, has it really been that long? Okay. We are going to now find my seed via blinks. So we're going to go to Pokemon Blinks. We're doing a full search this time. We'll do like 100 to 200. What up, Lincoln? How you doing? Time to lock in on the blink mode. I believe Lincoln said between 4 and 8 seconds per blink. I should be partialing by using the last one from the one from last stream, but I don't remember it.
Thanks for the donation.
I think I have to fix the layout. Okay, 2 more, I think. All right. Makes sense to me, Lincoln. Looks like we found a seed. Although I think that starting advance is a little high. But we'll see. Still don't think I have to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. Nope. It's this one. I don't think this seed's right, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I guess I could just do a test. Or we won't do red then. And let's get Tiny Finder up there. Oh, I did not set Tiny Finder up at all. Whoopsie daisy. We are going Y version. Friend Safari. We're only looking for slot 3. Okay. Alright. So now we're re-identing. We should be between 130 and 500. Should be more than enough. Yeah, so BLINKS. This game has 2 RNGs in it, which isn't like a new thing. That's in Black and White as well. Oh, that looks right. So we do. All right. Okay, so it's not like a new thing, but yeah. Okay, sorry, I can't talk right now. My brain is super not working. Did I paste my seed? No. You'll get more from me in a little bit. Where are we at? We're 400 seconds. We can probably do one of these 10-minute ones. Plus 1008. 39774. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going for this 10-minute advance. And now here's the weird thing. I have to 378 and I'm on 371. I think I'm gonna risk it. And just go for one. Because if I do one EXP share, then I'm at 386 or 385. You can see I have 2 here. So, yeah. Okay. All right, we can wait. We have 195 seconds. I think I need to move the alerts to the top of the screen. Order, move to top. Okay. So now the alerts will, like, when someone becomes a channel member, they'll actually show up or something. So there's 2 RNGs in this game. There's the main RNG, which runs at 60 frames per second. It's similar to Gen 3 or Gen 7 if you've worked in those before. And then there's a secondary RNG called the Tiny MT. And Tiny MT, for wild encounters anyway, determines what the species is, if synchronized works, and then if you will get an encounter when you take a step forward. And so that's what we're doing here, because you can't even use Sweet Scent or Honey in the Friend Safari. You can't use it at all. And so we have to do an encounter step. And they are not determined by the same starting point for the most part. And so we have to find 2 initial seeds completely separately. We have to find one on boot by receiving a fossil Aerodactyl, and then we have to find the next one by looking at a Pokemon Blink. So yeah, that's what we gotta do. Gen 4 also has 2. Oh, Gen 4 does have MT. I forgot that Gen 4 has MT. It's not, it's used for eggs, right? Eggs and Pokewalker use MT, I think. It's not a huge, and what else uses it? Coin flips use it. But if coin flips use, or coin flips advance the MTRNG. But the MTRNG doesn't use delay, right? Then how do we use coin flips to determine our current RNG state? Group seeds, yeah. Well, we don't have the kittens anymore. We only have Semolina at this point. All of the kittens have been... But LCG uses delay also, no? And MT doesn't use delay. The other kittens went away. So they went, we gave them all back to get fixed because no kitten is allowed to be adopted without being fixed. No kitten's allowed to be adopted without being fixed. And then we went back after they were fixed and took Semolina. Amanda's coworker took Eagle, who they've named Jasper, and Raven went to a cat cafe. And she's already been adopted, I think. She's not even on... I don't even think she's on their website. Let me see the adoptable cat section. Yeah, I'm looking at the adoptable cat section. They don't have Raven there anymore. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I fucked up, I think. I stopped holding left. I think I turned left too late. Let's see where we're at. You did a super chat at 150 EXP, and an hour later the stream ended, I was at 150 EXP. I don't really know how it works. They claim that it does something, but I don't know that it does anything. I mean, I got the encounter, which means my tiny MT seed's probably right. Usually I get it without stepping. Oh, I forgot to get middle kit IV cal. I have to. Oh my lord, stop. Calculator. IVs. Alright, there we go. We're using Frogadier. Level 30. Let me put that in the layout as well. Window capture. And this can go here. That's fine. I'll it'll get wait. This I need to make sure this is window title must match. Yeah. Okay. So we got 81, 41, 37, 59, 47, 71. And the nature is modest, yeah. Okay. So we have 29 to 31, 11 to 13, 3 to 5, 0 guaranteed. 31, 26, 29. We set this as our target. It was 40 late, which is not bad. I'm feeling like I might have... oh, it's not 1-to-1. I feel like I let the button go. Like I forgot to hold it, but I don't know if that affected anything. So we're gonna have... We did... plus 1008, so we have to subtract... minus 40, so 968 we did, right? Okay, so we should do plus 968 instead if we aim for this one again. Okay. And blink, we should set this to partial search from 100 to 200. And we go again. I should get the IV calculator on here as well, so you guys will be able to see that. Window capture, G6 GPU IVs. IV calculator. Window title must match. Ah, there we go. This will go away after I... Oh, I'm glad you found her again, at least, Kazan. That makes sense, dude. Yeah, our bedroom window doesn't have a screen either. We desperately need one for it. We bought like a replaceable screen. Like a thing that can expand and we can remove it because it can't close with the window in it. We're trying to get our landlord, because we're renting a house. And we're trying to get our landlord to, put the screen in. But, no dice. And they're raising our rent. $75, which is, like, annoying. It's like not even a lot, but it's like, why are you doing it then? You really need to nickel and dime me for $71? I don't know. It just doesn't feel, it just doesn't sit right with me. If they explain, like my last landlord used to raise rent. She raised rent twice and she raised it by $25 each. And she explained, in both of them, she was like, because in my old landlord, we rented an apartment, in like a condo complex. And she was like, the HOA fee at the condo complex went up by $25, so I'm raising your rent $25. At least she explained why. Like here, the pool opened a weekend later than it was supposed to. And our back steps definitely need to be replaced, so I'm like, you're really gonna raise me? So. We need to buy something next year. More, I think. Ooh, that last one was really bad. Index is out of range. But I'm gonna go to 20 and it's gonna... Yeah, more than one result. Great. Great. Let's really narrow the range then. Our last seed was 2A. There's no way it's 2D, right? 2B? This still seems wrong. I'm just gonna do it anyway, even though it doesn't seem like it's right. Because my last input was so botched. Yo, what up, 10 Ben? They're working on it. They're working on doing it, Kazin, for Pretendo, but they haven't. Oops. Alright, I'm just resetting this. I'm resetting this attempt. This is a cursed attempt. A cursed attempt. Whoops. Yeah. And it's like, it still doesn't even feel right. It still doesn't even feel right. It's like every single thing. Like in my last apartment anyway, my landlord owned the unit. She wasn't even paying mortgage on it anymore. So she was literally netting my entire rent per month. And you're gonna fucking nickel and dime me because of the goddamn HOA fees? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, at least there was a reason, but still, it's like... Bro. It was Hardy. I did not get a Switch 2 today. I don't have a reason to get it. There's no game for it that I'm dying to get. Right now, I'm playing Earthbound. Whoa, whoa! My 3DS just fell. Alright, at least we have our seed. And there's no ambiguity this time. There. Well, I was thinking about not even getting the Switch 2 for Legend ZA because it's coming out on the Switch. I might not. It just depends. Why did I do that? This is cursed. I don't know what's going on with me. Yeah, they have to make ZA cost 10 more bucks on the Switch 2, because otherwise people would buy it on the Switch in droves. It's basically cost the price of the Switch game plus the upgrade patch. The Mario Kart looks good, I just don't need it right now. Like, what? I just don't feel like a huge desire to get it right away. Like, I like Mario Kart, but I'm like a casual Mario Kart enjoyer. I'm not like someone super into it. That's the seed. Alright, I have to focus up here. Chat, entertain yourselves while I watch this Haunter blink. This cannot be good for my eyes. Two more. I feel like an idiot. I missed the last one again. Luckily, the only thing this will really affect is what target advance I can get. Oh, this is a seed. This is a different seed, right? Jesus. Wait, is this different? Did I just get no results? Are you kidding me? Was some of my inputs really that bad? What? Index out of range. What the fuck? Oh, I think it crashed. Device not available? Okay. Well. Very cool. Gonna have to, very weird. This attempt will probably not be good for trying anything. But we can still do a full blink search. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. Wait, why? Oh my god, I'm in hell. This is insane. I don't know why I'm choking so bad today. What the fuck? I think something did break, and now I'm just choking. That's fine. I think part of it is me just fucking up the blinks. I would like to get a couple of good attempts in today, though. Yo, what's up, Marvin? How you doing? XDCeed. Pokemon Blink. Doing a full search. Thank you, Ryan. See, that one might have been too slow. I would love it if I found a seed so I could actually get an attempt. Oh, my 3DS battery's low. I found no seed. Very cool, game. Dude, I knew my inputs were bad. Yeah, I watched DuckTales. Alright. Just gonna keep increasing the plus-minus range of my blinks until I get a result. 2 results now. Let's really decrease the advance range then. This is no way what the initial seed was. Is impossible. Should be like 2A, 2B, 2C. I think this one also cannot be it. What's up, Peepo? How you doing? My God, it's got 2 results. Is it just permanent 2 results? Am I just horsed? I think I am fucked. I can't believe my inputs were so bad that I cannot find any results. This one I don't think is possible. This 6-8 seed. You know, we're just gonna... We're gonna do re-ident on this seed. And then if it finds something, we'll try and just do a tiny empty RNG to like make sure that I'm not literally insane. It claims this is correct. Oh, and I don't see what... I forgot to write down the tiny MT. I'm just gonna manually type them, which stinks, but... 9702222CD 0AD5B4 E2 2BB3 4403 37F21251. We are on advanced 401 plus 27, of course. Alright, well, let's undo the... Oh, wait. This would be encounter slot 2. Let's see, plus 15 plus. Alright, we'll do... We'll do one of these. So this should be War Turtle. No. Absolutely not. Yeah. It is a War Turtle, but that's wrong. The encounter step needs to be right. Alright. I'm gonna just go for Blink full search again. I'm not even gonna do anything else. Oops. The full search range should be from like 0 to 150 probably, because I'm... Yeah. Gotta lock in. You can record Blink with spacebar? What the hell? I didn't know that. This is so much better than the mouse button. What the fuck? Wait. I was using the mouse button this whole time. Which there's so many. Did he do another one, another new one? Not even joking, he's made like 6 or 7 videos about me from my most recent video. It's insane. Two or three more. One more. Oh, yeah, it's the most recent. I found no seeds. Are you fucking kidding? Dude, is it really... Is my timing really that bad? Oh, it said expected 1 result. I see. I have to narrow the range. It's gonna give me an error again this time. I mean, PLA doesn't really run poorly. I don't think it would need... I don't think PLA needs an upgrade like Scarlet and Violet did. I mean, I don't watch his videos, but I know the arguments that happened from... Like, I click them sometimes because he tags me in every single one of them. It's super fucking annoying. And I sometimes click them without, like, thinking about whatever the notification is. Because most of the time when people tag me in a video, it's nice. Right, most of the time people tag me in a video and they're like, Blisy inspired this, Blisy helped me do this, and they tag me, or this is based on Blisy, when I shiny hunted Blisy's event, or something like that. But so sometimes I just click them without thinking, and yeah, he tags me in all of them. YouTube doesn't let you prevent doing it. It's really annoying. YouTube literally doesn't let you not get tagged. Yeah, he doesn't acknowledge that. He likes to say stuff like, oh yeah, you could have found all the information yourself. It's like, I actually don't think it's possible to find the damage formula manually. Maybe it is, I don't know. And I'm sure he's fucking gonna clip this and then post it in his video and talk about how I'm super wrong, but it's like I'm just speculating because I don't actually know for sure. There's no way this is my seed. Is this my seed? It's the other one. This is my seed. Jesus Christ. This is definitely it. We can do parcel search in here. And then let's go do a quick tiny RNG. Successful. Mario Odyssey got an upgrade? Really? But yeah, like, there's tons of information that is only available currently, and it is always available day one because of data mining. And I think that, like, if you are a person who supports data mining and you think data mining is fine, and you think that RNG manipulating is cheating, like, you're being hypocritical. Even if your premise is that, well, because there's a couple of different premises people have. People will have premises like, they'll say stuff like, well, you could eventually figure out base stats with enough non-data mining things, right? And like, maybe that's true, but if you give the premise that you could do it with enough random stuff, enough time passing, then you have to give me the premise that RNG manipulation could be figured out with enough time. Because it absolutely could be, like, you know. So that fails on that premise as well. Wait, what? What? Why does spacebar not work anymore? There we go. Should be the last one. Sorry, we're just trying to make sure this thing even works. Okay, it says that it'll be species slot 2. Should be about... I'm so mad right now. Wrong one. So now I have to refine my thing. Well, we know our... Oh. $298 plus 27. 325. That's crazy. So there should be a battle instantly here. Okay. You genuinely have never seen a counter argument to data mining being the same thing. I don't think one exists. So that was a Lampent. What is my encounter slot 1? Lampent. Okay, cool. So we definitely had the right seed there. We did the blink manip just fine. We did everything just fine. So now we're going to do a partial search. And an IV search. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know what the hell was going on with me. Actual attempt time. Well, the thing is, you can't really prove Cerebi was collected with data mining, but I think that there's enough evidence to suggest that Cerebi... Well, no, sometimes Cerebi has, like, encounter percentages that are 100% accurate. Those had to be obtained via data mining. There's no way you guesstimated that and didn't know that it was an estimate, first of all. Second of all, like, he has full things of info posted literally the first day the game dropped. That shit is also not possible to have. Even if you had a review copy, the amount of info that Cerebi Joe usually posts is too high, or too much. And it was so funny. So someone was arguing, like, someone had a very interesting argument to me once, which was Game Freak doesn't show it to you because it's supposed to be hidden on purpose. Like, they said RNG manipulation is illegitimate because we'll go one more, actually. It is a hidden thing and it is supposed to not be hidden. And I go, okay, well, what about, like, when I need a 27 IV on my Amoonguss to underspeed Calyrex? The person just conceded, yeah, you're not supposed to know what a 27 speed IV is. You're supposed to guess. And I was like, okay, so you just aren't interested in actually having good competitive matches. Like, there's a time for, like, role-playing in Pokemon, and there's a time for actually playing competitive matches. And it's like, to me, if you're gonna have competitive play, you should have the thing be correct. You should be able to get the IVs that you want. You shouldn't be relying, because it only shows you a range of IVs. That's what I took issue with. It only shows you a range. And you don't even know what IVs are. Two or three more. One more. Okay. A reasonable seed as well. The advances are a little bit high, but that's okay. No, I'm really genuinely annoyed by it because, you know, even if you ignore all of the evil stuff about him, right? His Donald Trump shit, right? Even if you ignore all his, like, transphobe Donald Trump, like, right-winger bullshit, right? If you ignore all of that, the thing that bothers me is he and his people are not, like, good faith. The arguments, like, this actually blackpilled me a little bit engaging with not him, but some of the people that follow him. I could go through it on Twitter later, but it was like blackpilling to engage with these people who are not interested in the truth at all. All they're interested in is pushing a specific ideology. They're not remotely interested in saying anything truthful or acknowledging that things that they have said were incorrect. So for example, I used to get quoted all the time. People used to post Rule 4.3 all the time, which is like the illegally manipulated Pokemon arguments, right? And so I never really talked about it in a video before, and so I finally made a effort to debunk why I think that that is an incorrect argument, right? Why I think that the perspective people have on it are wrong. The moment I posted that in a video, all of these people who are against RNG manipulation, they literally just stopped talking about it. They did not even they did not even mention it once. Ever since I dropped in all of Verlis's videos, and all his followers, they stopped talking about it after I debunked it. They can't go, you know what, you were right. We were wrong about 4.3. They're incapable of admitting they were incorrect, so they just ignored and move on because they're only interested in pushing a specific ideology that they have, which is that everything they say is right. There is no back and forth. $390. And so like that, like I began thinking about that in terms of politics, and I was like, oh fuck, like these people genuinely aren't interested in the truth. I have to do 25. So let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we had 15. $765. So we should be on this one. Let's minimize this and maximize 3DS RNG tool. How much time are we at? We're at 500 seconds. We can probably get this one in here. Plus 968, right? 42810. There we go. All right, we have time to chill and talk now. Jesus Christ. Isn't he a furry? I don't get how minorities can be phobic against each other. He is a furry. There is a like pretty weirdly big tangent of like right-wing furries. I don't really get it. But like, yeah, he's the type he calls all trans people groomers, despite the fact that their gender identity has nothing to do with your sexuality, stuff like that, right? It's just typical horseshit. I got a really funny screen grab. Someone sent this to me, actually. Someone sent to me, I can put it on the screen maybe. Someone sent me a comment of his. Let me put it in the Hall of Fame. I put it in. Where is it? Someone sent me a comment and it said it was them defending RNG manipulation, and they said, isn't RNG manipulation just using a stopwatch and program and a standard Pokemon game? And then they go, Verlis goes, that's a complete lie. If it's just a stopwatch, then no RNG software would be needed. Which is impossible. First of all, it's not impossible. I could do the calculations by hand. Second of all, they go, then what does the RNG software do? Then he replies, this is what he thinks RNG software does, by the way. He said this. It reverse engineers the game's private functions off a number in the billions every 0.01667 seconds. So more than just a stop. He literally doesn't know what he's talking about. He commented that he literally doesn't know what RNG manipulation is or what RNG manipulation software does. And he's got this crusade against it. He literally doesn't understand what it does. He literally doesn't know what the software does. It was unbelievable, dude. It was so funny to read that because it's like you literally don't know what you're talking about and you outed yourself. You literally don't understand what the softwares do. This is like the classic, like if you're gonna hate something, read the book about it. You also literally could just use a stopwatch. I have done many RNG manips in black and white where I literally didn't, like, I just had the time memorized when I had to push A after changing the date and time. You know, I realized I never put the member on the screen that I got earlier. So you know about item printer manip? He does, and as from what I understanding, didn't Anubis not even find it with data mining? I thought this was like brute forcing. All right, we got a battle. I thought Anubis found it. Yeah, I knew someone found it naturally by noticing that if they set a specific date. Okay, I see. Yeah, I wasn't sure because Anubis, she does a bunch of stuff with bots sometimes. So I wasn't sure if instead of, I mean, not that she's, whatever. Nobody would have, I know that she's done like stuff with bots before, so I thought there was a chance that she just brute forced a bunch of dates and times. But then that item printer tool probably wouldn't work. Although Bonziri did make a Emerald RNG tool. Oh, I could put it here. Here, look. This is someone sent me the screenshot. Right, you guys can see that, I think. He literally doesn't know what he's talking about. It reverse engineers the game's private functions off a number in the billions every 0.01667 seconds. More than just a stopwatch. It's so funny. He literally doesn't know what he's talking about. It actually cracks me up that he has such a hatred for a thing that he literally does not understand. I think it's actually so funny. It's like the classic ignorance equals hatred thing. Like this is literally, okay, I know this is gonna sound insane for comparing it in this way, but this is literally like why people are racist. Like they literally just don't understand a person or like a different culture, and then they just hate it because they have no understanding of it and aren't interested in having an understanding of it. It's literally like they do something different. Me hate energy. It's like you're actually that stupid. I was 28 early. Okay. I was 28 early. We had a pretty good run. So this attempt is plus. So we did 968. 996. Yo, 7 months, Sir Poke Lurker at Chansey. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Appreciate you, homie. No, that number is the frame rate of the GBA games. He probably asked ChatGPT. I wonder if we could do that right now. We could test. This is wrong. ChatGPT doesn't think it's cheating. That's so funny. Thank you, ChatGPT. Yo, 5 gifted. What the thank you. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'll do one more. Everybody show some Blisy love to Sir Poke Lurker. Or Sir. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I hate mispronouncing names. Okay, I want to do one more thing. I want to. Thank you, Dr. Funk, for becoming a channel member. Everybody show them some Blisy love as well. Dude, I have to say... Oh. Might put the alerts above. This is so, like, useless. Like... Dude, I think people who use ChatGPT to get information, just reading it about something that I'm actually educated and informed on.
Thanks for the donation.
And I'm like reading it like this. I think that like the people who are using this to like gain information, they have to be idiots, right? Because this is so generalized, it's not even giving useful information. Finding a shiny frame in Gen 5 takes under 5 seconds. I don't even think with Pokefinder it would be under 5 seconds. Because Pokefinder is pretty fast. Gen 5 is specifically the main one that's slow. Right? Gen 5 is literally the one that's slow. I know he's sped it up a lot, but it's still not a quick one. Well, on a... you wouldn't use it from a known seed. Wait, hold on. Is ChatGPT based? It just called soft resetting for legendaries or eggs manual RNG. Wait, is ChatGPT actually... Do I like AI now? That's fucking funny. I think I read that wrong, by the way. I think it's talking about... It was talking about doing... doing CFW versus tool assisted is what it was talking about, I think. Okay. Anyway, we got pretty close this time, so... let's do another attempt. AI is based as long as it agrees with me. I think that's the rule, right? Tim O'Cray, Lamau. By the way, guys, we have 100 viewers, but we only have 47 likes. If you're having a good time, please hit that like button. It really helps me out. ChatGPT best use is asking for recipes based on what's your fridge in your pantry. Here's the thing. I feel like you can just be a human, like Nate. I'm not trying to target you, by the way. So forgive me if I'm going a little too hard on you. The best way to make a recipe out of the things in your fridge is to use your eyeballs and your brain and think of something. Like, and you know, if you, like, I don't know, why are you doing that with AI? Like, you could just Google, like, I have Brussels sprouts, recipes, please. And then you can browse recipes until something that seems appealing to you. I feel like humans are becoming, like, I get it, people don't like to cook all the time. But it's like people are becoming like so averse to doing any menial task. It's a little bit concerning to me, if that makes sense. It's probably this one. If I had to guess, it's this one. And it's like, I understand, like, part of the point of technology is to... Part of the point is technology to make menial tasks easier. But, like, for me, when you're trying to figure out a recipe or something, that should be human inspiration, no? Like, it's the same thing with those meal plan boxes, where you can just order them. Although those could be a good way to get into cooking if you've never done cooking on your own before. But I think it's like doing stuff like that is part of living, and you should be able to learn to enjoy them. I can actually give an example here. I basically never made my bed ever. I just get up out of bed, toss the sheets in a crumpled pile on the mattress, and leave them like that. It's literally a useless task as far as I'm concerned, making your bed. Literally a useless task as far as I'm concerned. Recently, started making the bed in the morning. It takes like literally 2 seconds because it's not like I'm doing hospital corners tucked in, right? I'm just making the bed look nice with a nice cover set that Amanda got for her birthday. And I've come to just, it literally takes like 2 seconds, and I've come to just enjoy the process of waking up and doing it in the morning. I just appreciate doing a little chore in the morning to wake myself up. And then every time I look in the bedroom looks like significantly cleaner than it otherwise would because the bed is made. The bed just makes it look cleaner. Yeah, but like you could also use your own brain to think about things that you could make. Or you could Google and then you find a recipe and then you spin off. I don't know. This could just be me being a curmudgeon, by the way. Totally possible. It is not impossible that I'm being a curmudgeon in regards to AI. I think I'm definitely like very hard against it. Like I tried it a little bit when people were like, you could use it as a good way to title your videos, or like think of it, not use it to create a thumbnail, but use it to like get an idea of what the thumbnail could be. Right? And like I tried that a couple of times early on, and it was like, it felt so fucking useless to me. Like I would be like, chat, ChatGPT, what's a good name for a, what's a good thumbnail for a video about building competitive Pokemon? It's like doing nothing. Like, it's like, there's no... It gives you such vapid surface level answers that it's like not helpful, I find. It's literally, I find it literally better to talk to like my cat than to pitch questions to ChatGPT. I don't think this advance is right. 329 is really low. I'm like really desynced for being able to get it. Okay, we can get it here. Minus 356 equal divided by 15. I have to do 64 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to do this many, to be honest with you. I did 19. Equals 285 plus 356 equals 641. Wow, this is like, I'm getting like horsed here, man. I was at 19, right? 285. I'm at 641 min right now. Doing an item, giving an item to a Pokemon advances by 3, right? so we should be at this now. So we're past 10 minutes. We're just past 10 minutes, I think. Plus 42457. All right. Okay, sorry, chat. That was a... You over here, Samalina? I have never done that bubble beat. I don't think so, for the most part, pretend passing. Like, the way ChatGPT is... I don't know, I don't think it's like, what is a good use case for a tool that talking to another human or like engaging in chat isn't? Yeah, I expected that to fail. That was I had no alignment with my plus 15s. I literally had no alignment. I just was getting completely fucked. And then I did 19 of them, and I don't know if I was counting right. Yeah, the thing is, laws are never going to be passed around something like AI before it comes out. It's just never going to happen. Because we don't know what the potential of the thing is before the thing is made. I think ChatGPT's current best use case is literally like, it's like a toy to like do silly things with. Like, that's it. Like, I don't think it's got any very good practical applications currently. Like, all these companies are putting the AI chatbots in their, like, customer service things, and it's like, they're literally no different than the previous customer service bots that I didn't want to talk to ever because I knew I would get no help. See the AI through its patterns? I don't really know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. We're gonna try and get that one. I think even using it as a summarization tool is dangerous. Because it's been shown to not be very good at summarizing. Maybe it is getting more accurate the more data that it's fed. Especially for more well-researched and documented topics and things. But I don't know. I think there are interesting things you can do with it that I also don't think are like super problematic. Like I watched Geo Rainbolt The cat is licking me. This is gonna give me an incorrect seed. This is not actually impossible that it's correct. So it's like, I've watched Geo Rainbow, and like, the way that he has used it, like the way that it can do image recognition is interesting. And I imagine that there's going to be actual good, practical use cases for the geolocating potential of AI via, like, the way it does image recognition. Like, I think that there has to be an actual useful, helpful use case for that on the planet. I think it must exist. I don't think it's impossible that it exists. These into Tiny Tool. What's up, Semolina? She wants attention. Like, even in Google Docs, every time I'm writing something, it tries to prompt me with AI shit. I've thought about getting, like, an offline docs thing, but it'd just be too hard to share stuff. Oh. Oh no, that's slot 2. We need slot 3. Alright, 359 plus 15. It's 1. Alright, we do 1. Alright. Three, 8, 9, 3, 6. All right. I don't use Chrome. I use Firefox. Ever since Google's campaign against ad blockers, like removing them from the store and stuff like that, I don't know, I was very disillusioned by that. I've been using Firefox. And there are lots of legitimate Mozilla is doing evil stuff. What are they doing? They're just a web browser. What they don't even have other stuff. Like, does Mozilla even have a fucking email client anymore? They do. That's not my problem with Chrome. My problem with Chrome is ad blockers. You like can't use ad blockers on Chrome anymore, basically. That's my issue with Chrome. I also think Chrome is worse just as a functioning browser. I do not think it works as good as Firefox. I find that Chrome like uses a way more RAM. I don't know. No, Opera is not Chrome. Not Opera. What's Safari? Is that Apple's browser? That's not Chromium, is it? I don't like Chromium base. I literally do not like Chromium browsers. I've not liked them for a long time. I originally switched to Firefox because of performance. And then I switched back to Chrome for a while once I got a better computer. And then I switched back to Mozilla Firefox after they were doing ad blocker stuff. There's so many, and I think that you need ad blockers because like there's a lot of very malicious, aggressive, bad pop-up ads that will just like try and like download shit in the background. So like I think that like ad blockers are literally necessary on today's internet, by the way. All right, nice. We got a battle. That's a cool extension, Tenben. From Google AI. I'm sure Google AI is correct. It couldn't be incorrect, could it? What do I got here? Brave idiot. That's mail. It could be any one of these, but... Let's type. I think... No, it can't be that one. I think I was plus 45. Yeah, do you have Protean? Yeah, you do. I was 45 advances late. Okay. So what do we do here? I guess it was like 1,000 early. Minus, so it's plus, it's 960. I did plus 968, so we do 923. What even is that message? What message? Oh, Thirsty Michael's like saying like RNG is cheating and baby. Thirsty Michael is like saying that RNG manipulation is not cheating because of how long it is taking me to do X task. Is the joke? What's up, Ice Bro? Smogon AI one. What are you talking about? If BlackRock funded DEI AI like the Jewish ones, don't use it. But if Smogon makes AI for free, I will trust it more because gamers are better at programming. Timothy, if you are an anti-Jewish conspiracy theorist, leave my chat right now. If you are a person who believes that like Jews control the world, you're actually one of the dumbest you are falling for a conspiracy theory from 1940, Germany. Hitler, who killed himself. Like, you are falling for an old oh my god. Dude, people like you are genuinely the dumbest motherfuckers who've ever been born. I don't know if you could find a dumber person than someone who believes like Jews control the world conspiracy theory. It's so crazy. How are you people real, bro? And you said DEI. You know what the worst part about this DEI thing? Hi, Semelina. Is... No, I have to pause because this is bothering me so much. The worst, people talk about DEI. BlackRock funded DEI AI like the Jewish ones. Let me talk about something here. Do you know what DEI is, right? Do you know what DEI is specifically, right? DEI has nothing to do with private companies. You fucking idiots, bro. You people are so stupid. DEI was an American government program. It was something that the government had to do, right? On top of that, the DEI programs didn't even mean that the government had to hire people of color more or something. All it means was that they legally had to make sure like minorities had access to apply for government jobs and stuff like that. Because if a government job was only hiring and putting up advertisements in places around Ivy League universities, that would be disproportionately skewed against minorities. It would be mostly white people there. And so because the government is supposed to be of the people, they're supposed to be hiring in positions, they have to make sure it's equal. That's it. And it's like, because Harvard is not equal, you can only hire from there if you're from the government. And so you have to put up job opportunities and things like that in neighborhoods that are not just white. That's all DEI was. It has nothing to do with a private company like BlackRock or whatever the fuck your dumbass is talking about. It has nothing to do with private companies' hiring policies. It doesn't have anything to do with university applicant policies. Because DEI is one specific government program that had to do with how the government hired its employees only in America. So if you're calling the way that Harvard gets its applicants, or if you're calling the way that a private company hires its employees DEI, you're a fucking idiot. God, people are fucking idiots, dude. Talk about this shit, you don't even know what you're talking about. You're a fucking sheep who fell for right-wing propaganda because you're so stupid. You cannot think for yourself. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You're literally typing to me like DEI, BlackRock shit. Like you think that you're the radical thinker who is independent thought when you're literally just falling for propaganda like a fucking idiot, dude. It's crazy. It's actually so insane. Whew. Pissed me off, dude. That shit was like a trigger word for me. Frog, we've had some good calibrations today. We've had some pretty close ones today. We have an actual technique dialed down. I'm still trying to think about what the best way to do certain things is, because sometimes you just do not get, sometimes do not get an alignment that is capable of being used with the plus 15s only. Whew. I don't know if this is the right seed. $876 is really late for me, but I didn't take 10 minutes to talk about DEI, did I? So it's gotta be this one. Oh, we're doing partial wide. Feel better? Do I feel better? No, because that guy is still a fucking idiot and didn't listen to anything that I said. I'm sure of it. That person who typed the BlackRock Jewish AI thing, if they're American, they're allowed to vote, and they also cannot be convinced. Their mind can't be changed. So just think about that. That's a person who doesn't know what they're talking about, cannot be convinced, and can vote. It's like hard to feel like it's not over. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's the point of any of it? Two more, I think. I think I fucked up really bad on one of these inputs, though. Yeah, I knew I fucked up bad. $2A to $2D? This is not possible, right? What? I know which one it is. I can see it. No 2C. This can't be it either. Your nose do look kind of pointy, though. I'm Italian, you dumb fuck. You literally are so stupid, you're called... I do not have a bit of Jewish blood in me. You're so fucking stupid. Oh, you see someone with a pointy nose and hairy, and you're like, they gotta be Jewish. No, dumb fuck. Italians look like this, too. Holy shit, dude. You're so fucking cucked by the right-wing ideology, you literally are incapable of thinking for yourself, dude. It's crazy, dude. That shit is so funny. Even if I did, why would it matter? No, it's not that it would matter if I was or wasn't. It's that to show that this type of Dude, Timothy, you're actually a fucking idiot. Oh my god. You're literally brain dead, bro. Literally incapable of understanding that people can look similar. That's so funny. Rage bait? I actually don't even think this person is intelligent enough to engage in rage bait. That's how fucking dumb they have to be. They literally have to be so stupid that they can't even understand what rage baiting is. Oops. No, the point is to show, like, by saying, like, I'm not Jewish at all, is to say it's like this person, the only way that they can even engage in, like, thought is by pointing out people as their political enemies, right? Do you think only Jewish people have curly hair? Someone that has literally never seen an Italian person before in their entire life. Yeah, so it's the only way that they can engage in oh, 19 minutes. That's not right. In like any dialogue is like they see that I disagree with them, right? And so what do they have to do? They have to make me their political enemy, which in this case with this lunatic is the Jews. So they're incapable of having a conversation, and they're just like, oh, this person's the enemy. This person looks like my... This literally, we were talking about this earlier. It's like, this is how racism starts. It's like, they're so stupid, they don't even attempt to understand a person's perspective. They just think, oh, this person is my enemy because they look like my enemy visually, because they literally don't have brains. Yeah. It's very sad. Did I do that? What? No, they brought up the companies. And I just said it was insane to suggest that the world is controlled by Jews. And they took that to mean that I'm glazing a company. I don't know what they're talking about, to be honest with you. I guess this has to be it. Just crazy. This person's literally like a complete, like, delusional freak. Wait, what? There's no shinies? Oh, it's Brave. Lamau. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how is that possible? Okay. The dude is 30 plus minutes. Yeah, this is not a human being. Accusing me of being Jewish is very funny. So stupid. Guy's never seen an Italian before. I don't know if you could ever meet a dumber person. Oh, this is the guy. This is and you don't even know what DEI is. You called a company's internal hiring practices DEI. That's also extremely funny. I mean, I don't think there's any controversy. Even with DEI, I still can't find a real job. Do you think I would rather work a job that's normal or play video games all day for my job? I intentionally left a normal job to do this one because it's better. I love it. People like this are the first people who will say, you're coping. Like, instantly earlier, this guy was like, you're coping. And it's like, you're telling me a job where I make YouTube videos and play Pokemon all day, that now I'm coping. It's like, how do I say it? It's like reveals your true agenda. Like, you're just like upset that like you have to work a job and like be a normal human being and like go to work and pretend you don't hate Jews and think that they don't control the world because you know all of your coworkers and loved ones would call you an insane lunatic because you are. And again, it's very funny. You literally still do not know what DEI is. DEI only applies to the United States government, right? The DEI specifically is a United States government policy, okay? It has nothing to do with companies, right? It has nothing to do with private companies and their hiring practices. All right, 345 plus 27. Plus 27. 372. Can I get a Frogadier easy? Oh no. Okay. 372 plus 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. 17. Okay, I gotta do 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now I gotta pick my 3DS RNG tool version out. What do we have? 436. Do we go for this 11-minute one, I guess? Well, we should go for this 9-minute one, I think, actually, is better. Plus 9, 2, 3 equals 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, nice. Wait, Nate, did they really do that? There's no way. Don't dox. I mean, it was his YouTube name and profile. He doxed himself, no? What? Networking. I think you don't get to type shit like that. You guys have to understand, like, you can't say like, oh, don't do this to this guy. This guy came in to the chat, said that all AI companies are using Jewish people and DEI hires, and that's what makes them bad. I then explain, you know, you're an idiot if you don't understand, you're an idiot if you think Jews rule the world, and B, you're an idiot because you don't know what you literally don't know what DEI is. Literally, you don't know what it is, because it's an American government thing, right? It's got nothing to do with private companies, right? And then when I give him pushback, what does this guy do? When I give him pushback, right? When I apply pushback to this person, what is their thing saying? Oh, is that really what DEI is? Or maybe they clarify. I'm not talking about DEI, the government program. I'm using it as an analogy to talk about general hiring practices, focusing on what do they call it in like colleges? I forget what they called it in colleges. Like programs that, like, you know, focus on like mandatory minimum minorities or something like that, right? I'm talking about it generally. They don't give pushback, right? What is their pushback? You look like one of the Jews. That's what their pushback was. This person is insane. They can't even cope with the pushback that I gave them. Their immediate pushback is to just call me a Jew instead. Right? That's their pushback. Their pushback is to say, oh, you don't agree with me? You must be a Jew. Who rules the world? Okay, bro. You can't engage with any of the words I said because you're so stupid. This is so funny. Okay. Let's see. Undo shiny. What do we got here? We got serious. Well, the Republican Party has been defunding the education system in America for years. Are you Protean? You're hidden? This is, if it's this one, I'm 54 early. These are the only hidden abilities that are even remotely nearby. Maybe my seed was wrong. I don't know. Alright, let's put the stats into the stat calculator. I don't know how I could be that early, though. Oh, Lord. Guys said I had a pointy nose. I'm dying. 2 to 4, 14, 30. Oh, it is this one. Oh, what's this one? It's 78 early. It's so confusing to me, man. So this one needs to be more plus, like, I don't understand. Plus like 968. 923 plus 78. It's 1,000. Maybe this is like an outlier, this 923 one. Maybe there's an outlier, because these all are like around at plus 1,000. Maybe this one is the outlier, maybe I fucked this one up, I don't really know. Oh, so insane, man. And that goes, it obviously this also goes without saying that like I said it before, but like if you believe in a conspiracy theory like that X group of people like is secretly controlling the world, like you need to like, you're cooked, bro. Like you need to evaluate your thoughts and your life. It's like very insane to me that I don't understand how people can come to believe these things. It's actually so confusing to me. You know what's funny is I do look Jewish. That is funny. But that's just because Italians and Jews look very similar, in my opinion. Or Southern Italians, anyway. You don't have to get angry at a shadow government. You have to get angry at you can get angry at the real one. It's doing bad stuff right now. True. I see that YouTuber, Mini Minuteman say that stuff a lot. Google debunkers unite. Very W. Bread is a psyop. If you're a person who doesn't like bread, you have no brain. Unless the exception, if you have celiacs, totally valid. If you have celiacs, you are valid, allowed to not like bread. You will be forgiven from the bread mafia. Liking it is part of the psyop. That's crazy. That is how conspiracies work, though, I guess, right? You get convinced of stuff like this. And then you're convinced that people actually liking it is part of the conspiracy. A lot of people really don't like Jews for some reason. I think it's because they're always diaspora, right? Semolina, I can't with you. You're literally ruining my RNG manipulation. She stepped on my keyboard. I'm so mad at my cat. It's recoverable, but... Did you just fall off the chair? Those people pretend to not like Jews? What do you mean? I think it's because Jewish people tend to be a, like, culture that traditionally don't have, like, a country to live in. So they're always diaspora wherever they go. Diaspora? How do you say that word? I don't really know. I think I'm saying it wrong. I think it's diaspora. I think that's got to be part of it, right? I guess they have Israel right now, but people are not so hot on that country at the moment. That doesn't really matter. I don't think I fucked it up that bad. Really? Okay. I just have to try again. I don't really know what happened there. Is clarified butter the king of all cooking fats? No, it's olive oil. You can just get a high smoke point olive oil. Olive oil doesn't really have that much flavor, especially when you cook it. It has a lot of flavor as a dipping oil, but when you cook it, it doesn't really have that much oil, or much flavor. It's my Italian taste buds. I will literally cook anything in olive oil. I don't give a fuck. You can also just get high smoke point oils, by the way. Like, there literally are high smoke point olive oils you can just buy. But olive oil is, in fact, the GOAT. Olive oil is like avocado oil, but cheaper and better. Just make sure to buy olive oil for cooking. You have to get cooking higher smoke point olive oil or dipping olive oil. They're separate things. I love dipping olive oil. This shit's gas. A little bit of peppy in there. Makes for a great dip on your bread. Yeah, olive oil is the only oil I use at home, aside from butter, for cooking. We only even have a neutral oil for deep frying. That's the only reason we even keep a neutral oil in the house. I gotta lower this to 10 or else it's gonna have a mental breakdown. Index list out of range. What? There's no way. The seed oils are bad thing is exclusively propaganda. There is literally no truth behind it. I don't think there's been any Merced Twister oil. I'm getting no results. What? I feel like my timing was good. I'm really getting no results? What is happening? I don't understand. I don't understand. I might call it because I'm just like having so much trouble finding the seed right now. And I'm getting really hungry. I need to eat lunch. So I think I'm just going to call it here. Thanks everybody today. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably not with X and Y, just to take a break from it. I would say any root vegetable, Jeff, by the way. There's like literally just like any potato-like vegetable comes in.